Today, Governor Abbott approved Texas's heartbeat bill. This priority legislation will restrict abortions in the fall. Critics call it one of the toughest limits on abortions in the country. That proposal blocks the procedure after a fetal heartbeat is detected. That can be as early as 6 weeks before some women even know they are pregnant.
This law is unique and perhaps familiar in the way that it is enforced. KCBD News Channel 11's Camelia Juarez joins us now with a breakdown. Camelia?
Karen and Abner, both the state law and our local ordinance use private enforcement strategy. That focuses on the threat of lawsuits to prevent the practice. Not only is this a new frontier for abortion prohibition, analysts say that the governor's signature validates a sanctuary city for the unborn.
It says that if a local municipality like Lubbock wants to go further and impose greater restrictions on abortion, it can. So they won't be in conflict, that these two laws will be in harmony.
The lawsuit against the city of Lubbock argues the ordinance goes against state law. However, constitutional law professor Josh Blackman says once the heartbeat bill goes into effect, cities can remain a sanctuary for the unborn. Both encourage private citizens to bring lawsuits against abortion providers or those who aid in abortion, such as driving a woman to her appointment. But the heartbeat bill goes a step further and permits suing those who fund abortion providers.
I suspect the first round of litigation will not be against the abortion clinics, but will be against those who fund abortions. And I think it's going to be tricky for them to raise their right to abortion since they're not the ones having it, they're just paying for it.
The statutory damages are different. The ordinance limits damages to either $2,000 per abortion or the maximum under state law. When the heartbeat bill goes into effect, that rises to $10,000. The state bill does have a 4-year statute of limitations. The ordinance does not. It can remain without a limit because the heartbeat bill approves any local ordinance that is more strict than the state law. That means under the heartbeat bill, Blackman says Lubbock can prohibit abortions within city limit. Neither policy offers exceptions for cases of rape or incest. Both have an exception for medical emergencies. They both also anticipate the Supreme Court to reverse pivotal cases like Roe v. Wade or Casey versus Planned Parenthood.
So as of right now, so long as those cases are on the book, the law isn't in full effect. It's forward-looking. It anticipates changes in the law that will make it easier for the state to prohibit abortions.
The governor's stamp of approval comes the day after the Supreme Court announced it will review abortions at the point of viability. The case in question bans abortions at 15 weeks. Texas's bill would also be in question. Karen and Abner.